Major League Baseball. Morton a look in at Joey Wendell. First pitch swinging out towards left, and a nice gift. Wendell on the ground again. Grissom is there to. He brings in a lot of postseason experience that guys like Strider are going to flourish underneath, as it's a. Out towards center. Michael Harris the second playing back at the track. It keeps going right at the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper. Tell you what, Marlins are coming out fire. Meaningful clubhouses. Wants guys that had of his home, so why not? They were also a contender. And then he comes to the Braves, and it's just still a fit for. For starts, a 4.01 ERA. 2-2, rocketed foul to right. Darno with the sign. 2-2 out to left, heading back for the bullpens. Fair or foul? 2-2, no chance. Goes below the zone.
Arizona, and it resulted in this message from Snitker on June 1st. He said, relax. Afterwards, the whole gist of it was that we were playing hard, but we weren't playing smart, and we were not playing to our capabilities. And then he said, the entire crew to just relax for this turnaround and for the Braves to be dominant as they are right now.
You know,
yeah, it's so important.
High pop-up out behind third. The overshift on for the Braves sends out Swan. 315 on the season. Give a little boost to those odds as Morton misses here. Debuted the next day, and tough luck kid against the Mets. Socked out to right. Robbie Grossman going back. This will split the defense. It's a base hit. LeBlanc is immediately in at. Brought 11 pitch innings in the first. Yeah. Just 29 RBI on the season.
And it's kind of a flip for them, you know, when Don Madden got to Miami.
And Don Mattingly was very adamant when he was talking about the fact that
competitiveness comes back in. It's away here, and it's going to allow LeBlanc to move up to third. It's all but the guy at the plate who steals bases. Stallings on the ground. They'll take a look back.
It really is.
Outside here to Lewin Diaz.
It's anticipating the possibility the runner will take off.
In.
Big chase. Already too late.
And that is precisely what he's trying to do with that four-seamer.
Trying to leave LeBlanc aboard. And the count runs full.
Nasty stuff like Charlie Morton. It's like, okay, I get it.
Another full count payoff here. Charging in, Riley the throw. Friday night baseball for the Braves. Eddie Rosario for the Marlins. Edward Cabrera. As this one, a deep out towards right, heading back for the course deck. It's gone. Gerard Encarnacion leads off the third with a long ball, just his second of the season. And he puts the...
Got it, went after it, crushed it.
Miguel Rojas and the first pitch Encarnacion is getting right now. You might need the helmet. Leave that on for a little bit.
Okay, you are related in some way.
Yeah,
now I have a concussion.
Please.
Outside the Rojas. So again, left wins be a pitcher to have that routine set up. And they've taken to it, it sounds pretty well. Morton fools him. Calling it. Joey Wendell's showing bunt. Curtain back and you're done.
Indeed, and when you go tentative when it comes to plans, because we try to cover the entire zone, and then we get ourselves in trouble.
They've seen Morton more than enough times to build one up, and now they're making it pay off. Underneath this one into center field. Tough play. Michael Harris second. It'll fall in front of him for a base hit. Veteran guy. He's hoping he can rub off on some of these younger names.
You know he's thinking, man, I get.
Corey Blazer calling balls and strikes this evening. On the ground, Swanson on an E, spins it to second. They turn two. 6-4-3, just like you draw it up. But the minor league player, and you ask any of these guys, 100% has that clubhouse, as we've talked. This is not an endurance run for them.
Outside.
Outside to Garrett Cooper for a ball. Exhausted. Drilled foul.
And listen, it's easier said than done, especially.
2-2 into left. Hesitation, and Ozuna there with plenty.
So hopefully, we got a long way to go. So we'll get something going here.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Guys?
He's earned the respect of his players.
See how long he can take Charlie Morton tonight. Blade skies this one. The overshift again for Swanson. He's there.
Came to get us. It was as if they just upped their ante every single time they came.
LeBlanc, and I thought that was something unique too, is they give.
You talk about those moves, Mel. Alex, and do the same thing this year. You go get a guy like a Robbie Grossman.
Got it.
Duvall,
yeah,
also a great acquisition.
Yeah.
Annapolis looking like an absolute genius.
And that's what they've prided themselves on for a long time. I mean, you ask that scouting department, they've made some payoff.
No.
And he loses LeBlanc for the first walk of the evening.
Games, you're a professional, so you know you got to do it, but like it's different.
And look, the Dodgers.
You know, 1-1, Stallings into shallow right, out. 1-2 again, and Morton right back.
Nothing. M's with the lead as we get you out to Citi Field. Mets, bottom two. How about this? Eduardo Escobar, absolutely. They hold that 3-game lead over the Bravos. Now 3-1. The score, my friends.
That you guys are bringing back to us. Thanks so much for that. 1-1, and a chase for Lewin Diaz. I feel like he's just a cookie jar of quotes about how he runs this team. 1-2, ground ball into the shift. Swanson is there. Encarnacion with a first pitch.
But Eddie doesn't have to talk so much. Great ball player.
Brought them an edge last year as they took no risk at the deadline to make sure that they were stacked up.
Base coach when I was with Oakland. I know all about him. Just a great baseball man. Great baseball mind.
You got a good story? Two-two, chase and another punch out for Charlie Morton.
That would have been terrible. And thankfully for Grissom, he stepped into his role quite seamlessly with the Braves. He was called up on August 9th when Orlando Arcia suffered a hamstring.
And make that quick of a jump and to adjust as well as he has is something else. To have Cooperstown busts, who have had work ethic that you cannot doubt. Borderline. 1-2 and another. Now he's been on and off of the IL this season, but he is no doubt a table setter for the Marlins because he's got the ability to stretch just about anything he puts in play a little.
It never goes in slump.
Big chase for Joey Wendell. 0-2. 0-2, Wendell back up the middle, bouncing base hit.
That's what they teach us. Hit it right.
Here's Brian Anderson. He grounded to a double play.
In.
He's not afraid to send him. Does that surprise you for a team that's still kind of trying to find their identity?
Ready.
They appeal.
Runners in scoring position and stolen base.
Big swing and a miss. Strikeout. Does have a club option for next season.
That tunneling effect.
No.
And Carlos, we talk about adjusting in game.
And we'll say that a lot. You know, 1 for 10 off the curve.
He's taken a lot of pride in it. So 1-2 and another set down.
It's not about better stuff, but about utilizing their stuff better.
And we have seen, we mentioned this earlier, reinventing himself a few times. Morton 85 pitches, still plenty of room.
Stuff by sequencing, tunneling, that's the way to go. The concepts of effective velocity, harnessing all that, that's where pitchers need to go if they want to take that next.
Take a look at that velocity over his last 2 seasons.
Outside.
As he falls outside here to JJ.
For the viewers.
And to put a bow on the 6th. 90th pitch, the payoff. And we'll see another.
Exist.
3-2 again.